Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lydia. Hi, welcome, nice to meet you. If you're a returning subscriber, I'm so glad to have you back. So, as you can see by the title of today's video, I have a very exciting announcement. If you don't watch my weekly vlogs, then you would not know that we are headed back to Walt Disney World. So excited. Cue the applause, the cheers, all of the things. I'm so excited. If you do watch the weekly vlogs that I post, then you have known and you've been waiting on the official announcement. If you subscribed to me during my last May trip last year, then you do not know that it was basically like a big surprise, big secret. I think that I probably hinted at it, but I never made like an announcement video up until I think we were driving down. So, we didn't plan things together, didn't make any videos like that. It was just, I posted the trip announcement, I think, the day that we drove down and then went from there. But I thought it would be fun to kind of do some planning videos, kind of chat through, because I can't keep it in. I'm so excited. So in today's video, we are going to just kind of chat the basics so far, some hopefuls, some dining reservations that I'm hoping to snag on our dining day. Just gonna kind of chat, talk about where we're staying, why we decided to stay where we are, and other little things. And then I saw Mackenzie Borg do this. If you've not watched Mackenzie Borg, which I highly doubt, go check her out. I will link her channel down below. I love her. I literally love her. And she did a 60, 30, or maybe it was just 60 and 7 days, but I think it was 60, 30 and 7-day planning videos where she kind of walked through different parts of her trip. And I'm a huge planner. I love to plan. I literally sit all day and do Notion for like different things, meal planning, Christmas planning. I did that over the holiday season. I just love to plan, so I thought that would be a fun video. So just wanted to give credit to her because I totally got that idea from her. If you haven't checked out her planning videos from her last trip, go check them out. But I thought it would be really fun to kind of do that because I am a Disney travel agent. I don't really talk about that a lot because that is not my main job. It's just kind of something that I do for fun, because people continue to ask me to help them plan their vacations, and why not, do it officially? I love it. I love to literally be on the Disney side all the time. So I am a Disney travel agent, so travel planning, Disney planning is like my thing. So let's do a little video series about it. So I have my own at-home latte. So I implore you to pause this video right here. I will wait and go grab maybe a snack, maybe your own drink. I am a big fan of Diet Coke. So if you want a Diet Coke or something, like go grab something and we can sit and chat all things Disney. So I'll wait just a minute while you pause me, and then we'll get to chatting all things Disney for our family this year. So now that the introduction is kind of out of the way, maybe you need a little bit more of an introduction. My name is Lydia. I live in Alabama. I have been vlogging here on YouTube this will be my 3rd year in October. So kind of new to this, kind of not. I am just absolutely in love with the community that I've continued to grow. Just love it. And having this space to kind of share and just be myself. It has been just the most fun hobby. We have no children. We have 2 dogs, a Dapple Dotson, her name is Penny, and then just like a Heinz 57 mutt, his name is Buddy. And then I'm married. I've been married, this will be our 4th year, to my husband Lucas. He is in the vlog sometimes. It just kind of depends on how he feels. Sometimes he's really into the vlogging thing. He filmed a vlog for me for my Christmas present this year, so sometimes he is into it, sometimes he's just really not. So we kind of go back and forth. So typically it is just me in my Disney vlogs, with a cameo from Lucas most of the time. So we are going to Disney World this year around when we usually go. I'm not going to share dates until maybe the week before, or whenever. It's not that big of a deal, but just internet safety, whatever. So we go around the same time every year to celebrate our anniversary. So we honeymooned in Disney, and for the last 3 anniversaries, I believe, we have been going to Disney World. Every year, Lucas is like, we're going to do something else, and then we last minute, some more last minute than others, this year being one of those years, we plan and just go to Disney World instead. So I don't know if this is our last anniversary trip, but we honeymooned in Disney. We spent our first, second, and third anniversary in Disney World, and so we are spending our 4th this year, which is so fun. We truly just have the best time. So for this trip, let's get into the details. So we will be staying in the All-Star Movies Resort. We had hoped to stay in Pop Century or maybe like Port Orleans French Quarter, but with cost, first of all, we booked it so late, so close to time to travel. All-Star Movies was the only resort value-wise available. So no Art of Animation, no Pop Century, Pop Century is really where we wanted to stay. And so I did price out a Port Orleans French Quarter, and it was double the price for half the stay. So we're doing 7 nights and 7 days in the park this year. So the original plan for our trip was to do a cruise, or we had looked at doing 4 days, 5 nights at Port Orleans French Quarter, and it was double the cost, and we wanted more park time than that. And so we kind of sacrificed resort wise to get more days in the parks. So we are staying at All-Star Movies, which is totally fine. I have not stayed there since I was very young. So I am looking forward to seeing them remodeled, and ultimately at the end of the day, Deluxe is so fun. We stayed in a Deluxe resort last year. We stayed in Animal Kingdom Lodge. If you have not watched that vlog series, I highly recommend you go check it out. I will link that up above. I think it's up here. I will link that up above. But we had the best time staying Deluxe, but between the parks and the one rest day that we did have at Animal Kingdom Lodge, I literally slept all day long. It was vacation. I was exhausted. While it was a beautiful resort, it was not worth the cost for us because we just hit the park so hard. And I did not utilize the Deluxe resort to its fullest capacity on our rest day. So it just makes more sense for us monetarily and just for the way that we Disney vacation to stay at a value resort. Not that it really matters, but that is kind of the explanation as to why we landed where we landed. Because while I would have loved to stay at Port Orleans French Quarter, like that is on my list to stay, having 3 more park days, I wanted 3 more park days. So with that savings, we talked about it. So if we do this, we can do very minimal, dining reservations. We will drive. We're going to have less park days. So with the price that we were willing to pay for a vacation, it was about half of that. And so Lucas and I both decided that we were going to buy more merch this year. We don't really ever buy much merch. We buy pins and that's about it. And Lucas gets a Lego set every year. So we decided that we were probably going to do a little bit more of a merch heavy trip this year, and just have that area open in our budget to spend a little bit more on items that we want that we just usually wouldn't buy. And we are going to do a few more dining reservations. So for this trip, we have decided to stick to dining options that we have never done before. I'm sure we are going to get the, one-off here and there snacks that we usually get. I plan on getting a Ronto wrap in Hollywood Studios, but we really want to kind of broaden where we eat this trip. Usually in Hollywood Studios, we stick to ABC Commissary or Backlot Express. We want to try something different. Animal Kingdom Lodge, we have been sticking to Yak and Yeti. I want to do something different. So we're not going to do sit-down reservations, like sit-down dining every single day, but we do have a few sprinkled here and there that we have never done before. And then we are planning on doing quick services that we have never hit before, which is super exciting. I love to shake things up. We did Pop Century our first 2 trips married, so for our honeymoon and our first anniversary, and then decided if we were going to keep coming back that we needed to change things up. So we moved resorts, did things here and there, and it's just so fun. So some things that are different about this trip from our usual trips. Not much other than we are flying. So we live in Alabama. We live about 9 hours away, and we typically drive. We flew on our honeymoon because it was our honeymoon, and then have been driving ever since, and that is a long haul. Some have longer hauls. I completely understand, but I hate to sit in a car for that long. We really lucked out on flights. Typically they're around $400 both ways round trip for myself and my husband. We got them for a little over $200 this trip, which is literally insane. I have gone back every single day to check and see, flight prices, and they're easily $150 more for both of us. So truly lucked out this trip. So we will be flying into Orlando. We are flying out of Atlanta. The airports that are closest to us, we priced one through Spirit. It was $600 for both of us round trip, which is just absolutely insane. So we're going to drive the 2 hours, probably going to go the day before and spend the night in a hotel. But so excited. So we really just, things just really lined up for us budget-wise this trip. So for our flights being super budget-friendly, and then our resort and tickets being super budget-friendly, we're literally going to have the best trip. I'm so excited. Even if we don't buy anything, I'm just so glad and so excited to be back in the parks. But there are a few things that I'm super excited about for this trip. One being just being back in the parks. I literally just, you guys know, I talk about Disney all the time if you are not new here. But I'm so excited to be back in the parks. I'm excited to be back pin trading. I've really fallen in love since our last trip. I have always loved pin trading. We have been like, my sister and I, and my brother, and my other sister. So all of us kids, all of my siblings, we have been into pin trading since it became a thing, since we started going. I've been going to Disney my entire life, and literally we've loved pin trading. But I have really grown a better knowledge about how to build up traders and what are good things to trade for and all of these things. And so I'm so excited to be back and kind of execute and use the things that I've learned and collect some pins that I've been seeing on YouTube, TikTok, all the things. I'm so excited. I'm also excited because I will be meeting up with some friends this trip. I went on a very quick trip back in October and met up with my friend Meg and Raquel. We had a little coffee date at the Riviera. We are meeting up. All of us and our husbands are meeting up, and we are going to have dinner one night. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We met up for coffee on our departure day, and we had a 9-hour drive home. And so had to be really quick about it, but we are meeting in the middle of our trip and having dinner and just going to hang out with everybody and like actually have some quality time together, and I'm so excited. I'm also excited for some of the dining reservations that I'm hoping to snag on my dining day. So let's kind of get into those. I do have my phone right here. I'm going to kind of look over what I have planned because I have the memory of like a goldfish. So for right now, on our arrival day, I am planning on us eating at Steakhouse 71. Again, Mackenzie Borg and literally everybody. Mackenzie Borg has gotten everybody on that train, but Mackenzie Borg has gotten me on the train of wanting to try Steakhouse 71. I had a friend go to Disney in January, and she ate at Steakhouse 71, and she said it was fantastic. So that is the tentative plan. We may kind of shift and go somewhere at Disney Springs because that's typically what we do on arrival day, but I'm thinking we're going to stick with Steakhouse 71 for our arrival day. And then another dining reservation, I'm hoping to grab Crystal Palace breakfast. I have been literally dying to have those churro Mickey waffles since they came out, and we're finally going to sit down and do it. I'm so excited. I have had Crystal Palace before, but it has been years and years ago. We had the dinner buffet. I think it was a dinner buffet. At least it was back then. It may still be now. But we had the dinner buffet. I'm so excited to like get breakfast. Lucas Lucas's mom, I think, loves Winnie the Pooh, and so in turn, Lucas kind of loves Winnie the Pooh. So I think he's going to love that. All you can eat buffet, he's going to love it. Another thing that I'm wanting to do, I'm wanting to try, Lucas and I are still talking about it, but maybe do a Fantasmic dining package. I don't know exactly which reservation, but I think it would be fun to have a really good seat for Fantasmic. We don't really prioritize running and waiting for Fantasmic. We typically just kind of walk up last minute, and so we get crappy seats. So I think it would be fun to maybe do the dining package and have an earlier dinner and then have good seats. Either way, even if we're at the very top, I mean, you're right front and center, so I think it'll be fun. But we're still talking about it. I really don't know if that's something we want to do. Lucas said it sounds fun, but we need to kind of decide exactly what restaurant we want to do. I've never eaten any of the sit-down dining in Hollywood Studios, other than Roundup Rodeo Barbecue, but I don't think that that's included in the Fantasmic dining package. I think it's just Sci-Fi Dine-In, Mama Melrose, which is going to be closed, I think, when we go. Possibly? I don't know. And then Hollywood Brown Derby and Hollywood and Vine. I've never had any of those. So, let me know down below what your favorite sit-down dining is. Oh, and 50's Primetime Cafe. I'm leaning more towards 50's Primetime and Hollywood Brown Derby, but I would love to know kind of what you think. We live in the South, so we get Southern food all of the time, fried chicken, all of that. And I know that that's kind of what they serve at 50's Primetime. So, I really don't know. And then the last reservation that I have right now is Summer House on the lake at Disney Springs. That is what we will be having for our dinner, our little friend's dinner. So those are all the dining reservations right now that I'm excited about. I'm also looking forward to trying Pecos Bill. We went on a band trip in like 2016, and I say me and my siblings and my mom, we went to Disney for a band trip, marched in Magic Kingdom in the parade. It was so fun. And we had like these dining vouchers, and we ate Pecos Bill, and it was so good. And we haven't been back since to eat there. I don't know why, but I would love to try that. I would also love to try Connections. Is that what it's called? Or is it Creations? I get the two confused. Connections Eatery sounds right. Creations. Okay, no, it is Connections Eatery. Okay, all right. I would love to try Connections Eatery. And then where's somewhere else? I want to try Woody's Lunchbox. I've never eaten at Woody's Lunchbox either. Like, when I say that we've kind of found what we like and stuck to it, Magic Kingdom, we are big Columbia Harbor House and Pinocchio's Village House fans. Like, that's what we eat. So I'm very much looking forward to trying new restaurants, trying new food. There's also a create your own acai bowl at the Grand Floridian. If you do watch my weekly vlogs, then you know that has been like my hyperfixation meal for the last almost 2 months. So I think that would be so fun to go and try, maybe on arrival day. I really don't know, but those are kind of the dining things that I'm excited about. We are there during a super fun event, so I'm excited to see the merch that comes out for that. I'm sure you guys can guess when we're going, but super excited for the merch that will come out for that. So I think that's everything that I have to say about our upcoming trip so far. Check back in a couple of weeks. There will be another planning video coming out. Just want to kind of give you the content plan, what to kind of look forward to over the next couple of months. So obviously, we have this video that you have made it through. I also plan to do a 60-day planning video where we talk about what dining reservations I've scored and a few other things. I also want to do like a 30-day check-in where we maybe talk about packing lists, what I've bought for the trip. I really don't know. Still planning all of that out. And then I plan to do sorry, the washing machine just finished. I had to wait for that to stop singing. I am kind of toying with maybe a 7 days before Disney. I think that I may just kind of throw that into like a prep video. And we can go get gift cards and do things like that together. Maybe do a Target run if everything lines up. Have nails to do, all the things. And then we will have, of course, the Disney packing video. I think that I'm going to do that by itself. Sometimes I do a Disney pack and prep. I really don't know. We'll just kind of see how it comes out. I do work a full-time job that it requires some out of me, sometimes a lot, sometimes not much. So this is just a hobby. So I really don't know how things are going to work out when it comes to videos. I'm going to try my best. The more videos in my mind, the better. But sometimes that doesn't always work out. So of course, there's going to be a Disney packing video. I would love to do the prep and maybe like a 7-day video separate. So that's kind of what I'm planning on right now. And then I'm thinking about a Disney outfit planning video. If you would be interested in that, let me know. Because if nobody wants to watch a Disney planning video, like outfit planning, then I'm not going to sweat for 3 hours changing clothes for it just to not be a video that people want to see. So let me know. Because if you want to see it, I'll give it to you. I will give it to you. And then I am thinking about doing a week in the life before a Disney trip vlog. The way that our travel plans are lining up, that would be the perfect video because we are leaving on a weird day. We're leaving right in the middle of the week. So I think that would be really fun to kind of give you a preview into what the week in our life before Disney looks like. So that would probably consist of making sure we have dog food, planning for, I don't know, a dog sitter, checking into our flight, laundry, cleaning, all of the things. So if any of those things sound fun to you, let me know. But I'm so very excited about this trip. I'm excited for another Disney vlog series here on my channel. So with that, that is going to be the end of this video. If you like this video, please give it a like. It helps me know what you like. If this video was something to do again, please leave a comment on some of the prompts that I gave you. So where would you dine in Hollywood Studios? And then Disney outfit planning video. Is that something you want to see? Let me know. And if you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe and click the bell for notifications so you don't miss another video. I post weekly vlogs every single week, and then I try to post one other day. With all of the Disney content coming, you can bet that there are going to be 2 uploads a week. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!